Hello and welcome to World of Warships with Montrala. In today's video, we will have two battles, and I want to show you how quick things can go wrong for a team and how fast the battles can end. The first battle, I'm sailing Tier 8 US Battleship Massachusetts in its black version. The black version doesn't really differs from standard Massachusetts except for the very nice black camouflage, so it's basically the same ship. The black version is a special version for the Black Friday event by Wargaming. So I spawned in the middle on this fully tier 8 match with the carriers on both sides, and I decided that I will try to contest Cap B. Actually, this is something I tried before playing Odin, and it almost worked for me. Almost is a big difference, huge difference. But I decided to try Massachusetts. Actually, I just recently got her and we're testing her capabilities. I have only 10 points captain on her, which is halfway into the secondary build, so I have a quite big detection because I took advanced fire training to increase the range of secondary guns. So I'm moving into Cap B, while we have a stronger force moving into Cap C, where there is usually a lot of fighting around this cap, and also we have warships moving into Cap A. Usually Cap A ends up with both teams bunched up behind the rocks on the south and north part of the caps and shooting at each other until one side takes some advantage. So here on Cap B I do not have much help except the Tallinn, the Soviet cruiser that parked here, and I'm pretending I'm a destroyer, nobody sees me, so I'm going in. Unfortunately, almost everybody can see me, and they are shooting at me actually. So I want to reach the safety on the island in the middle of the big cap to be able to crossfire into the sea with front turrets and eventually have some shots towards the A with rear turrets. Massachusetts luckily has a fast reloading damage control party and also fast reloading kills. They are not as good kills as the Tech 3 US battleships. They are quite good. I have here a nice citadel Tallinn, and also we've seen that it's not that easy to citadel Massachusetts. Now I'm went unspotted, so I extinguished fires, and here is carrier coming, the fun police. But I'm not very concerned with the carrier at the moment. It's not my most pressing threat, this, especially with drops like this one. And I will try to use my position to capture the objective B, and also to stop push enemy team inside Cap C. As you can see, two cruisers and battleship sea are all bunched behind an island, and only our destroyer is contesting the cup, but with some help have a kill on a destroyer, and earlier our team also pick up a kill on cruiser, and I think the Kutuzov is very unhappy with me. She got blapped and now she's dead.
Our team has taken the lead.
And now Japanese battleship K is trying to push into sea. Meanwhile on Cap A the situation is non-standard because all teams are not bunched up. Nice citadel on K. I think she's very unhappy as well. My positions is proving to be beneficial here. I have easy shots. She either gives broadside to me or gives broadside to Vladivostok and to Tallinn on the sea cap. Well, that's how crossfires are made. My position is quite good for crossfire. The only destroyer and enemy team Holland is on A, so there's no risk of destroyer rushing me here.
Our victory is
So
in sight.
Sit quite happy there. On A, teams are actually not bunched up, but are putting one or the other in the open. And I have a nice salvo on B, and this is how this battle suddenly ended. So I've made 75,000 HP of damage, 1 kill, 3 citadels, 1 solo cap, 1 T-cap. It wasn't much, but it was very short battle, as we will see soon. My score in my team, my XP 1000, my base XP is not huge, but I'm first on my team. Mainly because I get a solo cap and the fight ended so short that there was no much damage to be farmed. So the K was my victim, 35,000. Kutuzov, also Citadel and Citadel on Tallinn. I didn't use my secondary guns here, and the battle lasted all 6 minutes 28 seconds out of allocated 20 minutes for a random battle. So that was really short. And let's move to our next battle. This time I'm sailing in tier 8 Japanese destroyer Kagero, and this is a tier 10 battle. I'm bottom tier destroyer. There are 4 destroyers on each side. There is a carrier as well, so this is not a good news for me because the Japanese destroyers have no anti-air armament. Actually, the Kagero anti-air works up to 2.5 kilometers. So, okay, it's a plus because I can keep it turned on because my aircraft spotting distance is also 2.5 kilometers, so my anti-air starts to work just when I'm spotted. So I spawned on the north near sea, and these caps on this map, they usually are graveyards of destroyers, but there are some good places to be done here, as you may remember if you watched my video Akatsuki when I played it on this map. So I'm not going into cap because I don't want to be torpedo spotted here coming into the cap, because it will be short work, especially if we have a carrier, and we have a radar cruiser Buffalo, and I'm not sure of her position, so it's very easy to get spotted. Okay, the carrier is working around A, so that's good news for me. So no risk of planes coming here anytime soon. But I'm still not sure when the Buffalo is sailing, and her radar can be very dangerous thing for me. So I'm moving a bit to the side around, and I will check the situation in the cab and think if I can contest it or not. I also do not want to run into Daring or Z52 and actual Benson as well. Let's say the Yugumo is okay. Okay, so I know where the Daring is, and the Daring is going towards my cab. Okay, I know when the Benson is in a Yugumo, so only Z52 is not spotted so far. And the Buffalo is still not spotted. I decided to drop some torps towards the Ohio without actually counting on hits, but probably seeing my torps coming will push her away. I don't know what my Shimikaze is actually doing. Surely not helping me test this gap, but maybe she has some other ideas. Now she's parked a little in the second line, probably waiting for the developments. I should get some hits here on Massachusetts. That's a good news. Okay, and 2 torpedo hits, 2 plots. That should discourage her from sailing to the cab. And here we have Z52 also going around. She got spotted, and that's not a good news for me, because I really don't want to pick a fight with her. She has much more gunpower, and she has a long-range hydro, and in smoke she just can wrap me in my smoke, detect me with my hydro and make a short walk. So I'm asking my teammates to deal with her, and I'm reversing slowly into the C cab to get the objective. Meanwhile, my team managed to pick 2 kills on Yugumo and Benson. So one died in cab A, second died in cab B. But the Daring is still trying to contest cab B against my Jutland, and Shimikaze is moving. And Jutland actually managed to take out Daring. That's unusual, because Daring is a bit stronger. And I drop some torpedoes on battleships. And now our team has 2 caps already taken. I will take the next cap in 10 seconds. We have 3 kills advantage, and I'm not really sure. That's 1 hit and 2 hits, so that's also a nice torpedo shot. It's okay. I secured the cap, and here is Buffalo sitting behind the island and actually not using her radar against me. Not that I'm complaining about that, but I decide that maybe I will reverse away. Oh, and here is her radar. So the radar ended. The battleships got scared from charging into sea by my the onslaught. And now our team can push. Meanwhile, our Seattle took Z-52, but she apparently lost a lot of HP in the process. But that's okay with me. She's far away from the fight now, so probably we will not lose her. And now I'm thinking about pursuing those battleships. And I have also Shimakaze now in this cup. She finally decided to join me. And we have Jutland, who moved here after finishing business with Daring. Now Shimakaze is sending her torps. They're much better torps than the one I have the 2 tiers lower destroyer towards the battleships. So I decided to send my torps in direction of Buffalo, but Buffalo decided to change, and Shimakaze actually took down Ohio, and we lost Seattle, who was not in good shape after the fight with Z-52. That's the kill picked by Buffalo, but we have still 5 kills lead. We have a points lead, and we have all 3 caps. And this is how this battle ended. So in this battle I made only 50k damage, didn't fire a single salvo of my guns, and I set several spreads of torpedoes and had 4 torpedo hits, 1 cap, 3 flutes, 1 damage model. I spotted 2 ships, but most importantly I took a cap, and I made enemy ships to not go into the cap, and in the process, despite not having kills, I ended up being first in my team on experience. As I say, my damage was on 2 battleships, on Ohio and Massachusetts, and actually this damage on a 2-tier higher battleship was what gave me a good experience result. And this battle was also very short, only 8 minutes 11 seconds. This is how fast things can go wrong in World of Warships. Of course, it is more fun to be not on the receiving end of such a short war. So if you liked it, please like. If you disliked it, please dislike. Please subscribe to my channel, and I see you next time. Goodbye.